In today's video, I am going to be breaking down why you should not be underestimating James Wiseman. I have been really high on this guy for a long time. I think he's going to be one of the top players in the NBA in the future. So let's get down and let's check out James Wiseman. Okay, so coming off of this screen, he is attacking that rim extremely hard. His hedgeman has gone up and contested the player who was using the screen, and there's nobody rotating down to cover the paint here. James Wiseman is attacking that paint hard, and when he does that, he gets his hand up. He's showing his teammate, I want the ball there. Kuminga then passes him that ball, and James Wiseman is able to sky up and get that ball and throw down a nasty dunk. Again, coming off of this screen, he attacks hard. This is one of the things that I always say about Kai Soto is he doesn't attack that rim hard enough after a screen. James Wiseman is attacking this rim hard. He's able to get these passes and he keeps that ball high. He only dips it very slightly to his waist for less than a millisecond, and then he's able to go up for that dunk. You want to attack that rim hard off of a screen and roll. Let's also remember that he's a 7-footer who can actually shoot a 3-point shot pretty accurately. Obviously here he's able to take that shot because his man is giving him space. His man's actually worried about what's happening over here, and because James Wiseman's going towards that right side, he's able to step in with his left foot and get his left side in line, and his shooting form, while many coaches may say that it's very awkward, is actually really good. Let me explain really quickly why I think it's pretty good. Number one is his shoulders are pretty well in line with his knees and toes. They're not too far set back. When he goes up for his shot, while his elbow is a bit high, his shoulder and elbow are actually in line with the rim. And because he has such a high set point, generally you don't want it over your shoulders, he's still able to get that shot off. His elbow is still extremely high, and he's able to hit that shot. Now this shot actually comes in at roughly 41 degrees, and you generally want it to come in at between 40 and about 46 degrees. That's why that shot went in. If you have a shot that's over 46, 47-ish degrees and it hits part of the rim, there's a higher chance that it's going to pop out. And if it's below 40 degrees, there's a higher chance of it popping out as well. James Wiseman is also very good coming from the help side to be able to stop these ball side drives and get those blocks. He's able to time this extremely well, and let's face it, a 7-footer who has the hops that he does is very useful coming from the help side. He's also really tenacious on offensive boards. He's able to get these boards. He's really into fighting for that ball, and he's able to go up quickly for that dunk. Obviously, the hops that he has helps, but by going up quickly, it stops these other defenders from coming in and contesting that shot. Landing and going back up quickly is very useful. Here he comes as a help defender, second man off, and when he does come in to contest this, and this seems to be a theme for the Warriors, being not the last man out, but instead helping 2 passes away, is actually quite interesting. I've seen a few coaches do this before, and it is a good strategy, but usually it's this man who comes, he rotates down, he rotates over. That's usually how it works. But James Wiseman, being the size he is, makes sense. And he's able to get up there because he's able to time that layup. And what I mean by timing that layup is off of that last dribble right there, 1, 2, and then he's able to time it by counting the steps. Also, when he gets these boards, he doesn't bring that ball down if he's got other players around him. See, when he gets this board, he lands, but look where he keeps that ball. He keeps it up high. If he was to bring that ball down to his waist, all of these players would be able to steal that ball from him. He keeps it over his head, and he's able to get back up. He gets fouled, and he gets that dunk. There's the foul call right there. Fantastic play. Again, coming off that screen, sprinting to that rim, going through the gap. Fantastic. And look how little he dribbles. Catches the ball, lands on 2 feet, doesn't dribble at all, and goes for the dunk. The least amount of dribbles that you can do to get to that rim is the best. And here he is helping one man off, which is kind of risky because if this man popped out here, then that would have been a free 3-point shot. Maybe he's told you help no matter what because of his size, and they're willing to give up open threes. That could be a reason, but this guy here was, of course, in the right. He was the one coming over originally. James Wiseman gets that block, but I would have, that does kind of scare me. That defensive lapse, unless it was meant to happen on the coach's level, that scares me because, again, at the NBA level, everyone can shoot threes. This guy could have just popped, could have been a kick out. Nobody would have been on him to hit that three. So at this point, this is kind of a scary play, and I just wanted to point it out because, of course, NBA players do sometimes make mistakes, and we can learn from them. James Wiseman also has really good footwork here. He denies that DHO. He then attacks the basket with 2 dribbles. He spins off 1-2, keeping that ball somewhat high, and he's able to finish with his left hand. This is a very good play. Your last dribble has to be on that inside left foot if you're attacking the right sides, because when you spin off, then that allows you to go 1-2 quite easily with that left hand. If you're looking to shoot the basketball further or more accurate, whether you are a point guard, a center, or a forward, it doesn't matter. Make sure to go check out my hardest basketball shooting workout down in the description below. If you're a coach, make sure to go check out my complete guide to the 5-out offense because the Golden State Warriors run that. They also run a few other things as well. So, of course, hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time.